What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Aydian here, coming at you, hot as hell. It's like 94 degrees right now in Oregon. I haven't showered today. I think I smell, but I think it's the perfect setup for this week's video. So welcome to episode numero 9. Yes, 9. I wrote it on this piece of paper so I wouldn't forget what number it is. Welcome to episode 9 of Monday Motivation. And honestly, usually we'll just jump into it, but I think we're gonna like slowly make our way into the episode. Let's do it. Alright. So, this week's video. Honestly, I was like, what am I gonna make this week's video about? I'm not sure, how I'm feeling today. And I figured, I should just make this video super fucking real and raw. And that being, I ain't got no motivation. I feel like I'm, in these videos, I'm like the motivator. So it's like, oh my God, what do you do when the motivator doesn't even have motivation? I'll give you a little backstory as to why I'm kind of feeling unmotivated right now. And I don't want to go heavy into it because it's super detailed. And the person involved is super cool dude. I don't want him to feel bad about anything that he's doing in his life and the choices he's making. But pretty much, I've been in my office in 0.5cc in Point of Pride, my nonprofit. I really need extra hands, and I had one person in mind, and I've been working with him for a while. And we, we were gonna start collaborating come September and take some trips together at the end of August into September. And it looks like for him it's just not gonna work out. And I get it, I understand. Of course, I wish that he would have discovered this earlier, but that's kind of just besides the point. The point is that now I feel like I have to go out and find somebody to take his place. And that just feels like when I found this out last night, or on Saturday night, it was like, hey, I may not be able to do this thing that I said I'd be able to do. I'll confirm on Monday. And then early this morning, I got the confirmation. And so I'm kind of just like, oh man, I feel really knocked down because I had all these plans and so much set up for September when they were gonna start. And now I just kind of feel like, everything that I wanted to do, I feel like I'm not gonna have time to do anymore, because the point is that I wasn't gonna be in the studio pressing the shirts, and this person is gonna be pressing, whoever I hire is gonna be pressing the shirts, because I don't have enough time to do it anymore. The orders are taking longer to get out. When we put out limited releases, I want people to place their order, and within 4 or 5 days their order is being shipped. But because I'm doing it all, I don't have enough time. I just came back from vacation. I've got an event that I'm going to this weekend. I've got Gender Odyssey I'm going to the end of August. Philly in the beginning of September. Then I'm supposed to be having the new launch in October, and then I have 2 events in October, and then T-Door happens, and so it's just really crazy. And then Christmas and New Year's, and so just blah, blah, blah. So as you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So again, it's not even about the person, because they're doing their thing. I'm so proud of them. I'm so happy that they're getting focused. It's they're going to school and they got jobs and they're volunteering. It has nothing to do with them. They're a super great person. Just wish we'd have figured this out sooner. So now I'm just feeling I don't have time. I can't make all the orders, come up with a new line, do all the back work, all the client emails, all the customer emails, do my speaking, do these videos. It just feels very overwhelming. And the website isn't, the Facebook isn't what I want it to be, the 0.5C Facebook isn't what I want it to be, and the Instagram is not what I want it to be. It's not up to par with how I feel it should be. And I really want to step into that, but I can't because I've got to make all the stuff. And so now I'm feeling that, and on top of that, now I feel like I have to find somebody and hire them to do this work. But it's my studio is at my house, super intimate. Like, I gotta give you passwords to things to get into, like, the accounts. It feels very overwhelming. As you can tell, the speed of my talking is just like crazy because I just feel super fucking overwhelmed and demotivated. You know, it just feels hard. Like, I don't have a better answer than that. Like, it just feels hard, and it doesn't feel good by any means of the word. And I know that, like, it's my responsibility. And I was talking to Jenny Lee, and we're just like, you just have to get someone. And I'm just like, you know what, though? I don't have time. I don't have time to get anybody. But I know that it's all my responsibility. So if I don't have the time, then I have to make the time. Then I have to go to bed an hour later and wake up an hour earlier and sleep less. You know what I mean? I don't have an answer to finding the time, because I'm not gonna be able to find time. There's only so much of it that goes around in each day, right? So I was at the gym, and I'm like, I was texting Jenny, I'm like, I'm supposed to start this workout, and like the gym is supposed to be like my place, my fun place, you know? And I just feel like I just felt like so demotivated. It's like I spent all this time making client emails, but I couldn't even make my own, client workouts, but like I had trouble making my own workouts, so it just felt, again, just super demotivated. Yeah, and I still feel overwhelmed. I mean, like I said, when I was gonna make this video, I'm like, the unmotivated motivator. That sounds like a great video. But I'm just trying to be real with y'all. I'm just trying to be super real. So what did I do? I texted Aydian, I was like, I'm gonna put my phone down, I just want you to know this, because I was at the gym. I have wireless headphones, so I put on my go-to man. And, you know, I've been listening to a lot of Gary Vee lately, which is just like a shut up and hustle kind of guy, which is great, I'm into that. But my motivation and my love for motivating people started with a man named Les Brown. And so I put on one of his talks. I think what I watched was, so I watched 4 Les Brown videos while I was at the gym. Actually listened, but the first one was How to Stop Feeling Hurt. And I listened to How to Stop Feeling Hurt because I felt like, not that I felt hurt, I felt like defeated. That's like the best word to think of, right? I felt defeated. I felt like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Like, what am I even doing? Like, what is even the point of this? I should just, like, I don't even know. Like, I'm never gonna grow as much as I want because I don't have the freaking time, and I don't have the time to hire somebody so that I could have more time, and I have to make the time, and that feels super pressury. And so then I listened to Stop Sabotaging Yourself. And then after that, I listened to Your Mind is the Key to Your Success. And these are all by Les Brown. You know, I watched Stop Self-Sabotaging Yourself because I felt like I felt like by telling myself, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, it's not gonna happen, I was literally just sabotaging myself. I was telling myself I couldn't do it. I was sabotaging my own dreams. It's not like I was telling someone else that I'm gonna do this and they were like, you suck, you're never gonna get it done. It was more like, Aydian, you don't have time for this. You're never gonna be like as successful as you wanna be. You're never gonna be able to provide the things that you wanna provide. You're never gonna be able to get, like, you know, just what you wanted, right? And that made me feel super demotivated, you know. And so, like, what I wanna share with you is that, like, that's what I do to motivate myself. I have to go to other people to help motivate me. Motivation comes from inside, but I think that other people like poke at that little motivation inside, and then all of a sudden it comes out. And that's what I felt Les Brown did for me today. And I love him. I'll always love him. My dream is to, like, be on a stage with him one day. I don't know if it'll happen, but I've got big dreams. I'm an optimist, so it could happen. And I just listened to that, and I just let him tell me. I let him tell me that I was worthy. I let him tell me to stop and treat yourself right and value yourself. And those were things that I wasn't doing. And so that's what I did today to self-motivate. And yeah, I'm still kind of like in and out of my motivation, you know. I'll probably listen to another one of his videos. I got a meeting tonight at 7 for the nonprofit. I'm in and out right now, but I felt like it's important that you guys see this. You know what I mean? That you see, like, it's not all fucking rainbows and butterflies all the time. Like, shit gets tiring. It's hard. I don't feel motivated sometimes, but what I think I'm good at doing is trying to combat the feeling I'm having that's a negative feeling. So I was feeling all this crap, I gave acknowledgement to it, and then I was like, okay, you're here, but you can leave now. How do I get you to leave? And then I started to get into like, okay, well, I'll listen to this video, and I'll listen to that video, and oh, I like what he said this, I'm gonna, you know, I wrote some things down, some of the things that he was saying, the quotes that he said, and a lot of the stories are stories I've already heard, but they just help remind me of like where I started, like when I first listened to Les Brown, where I was then as to where I am now listening to him today, you know, and that really helped put things in perspective for me. So I'm gonna end the video here because honestly, I just really want to make this video just be super fucking real with y'all, that today I'm kind of having an off day. It's hot as hell out today. It's like 94 degrees or something and humid. Ugh, I can't wait for the sun to go down because it's supposed to be 57 tonight. But that's like, the sun doesn't go down in Oregon, so like no joke. Last night the sun went down at 10:04 at night. So that'll be a while. But yeah. I'm sorry that this is all over the place and longer than it really should be, but I'm just trying to be real with you, and sometimes being real means not being super together and not appearing super cool or pretty or anything like that. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because I'm trying to be real with y'all. So, okay, if you got through this video, hit the like button because you deserve a thumbs up. If you feel like you want to share this video, go ahead, you've got my permission. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next video, guys. I've got some trans topic style things in the works in my mind, so I'm going to be putting out some more trans topics, especially with all this that's going on right now in the US. So look for those. They'll be out soon, later this week. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Appreciate the love, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.